Alright, today's the day. Let's go get in the Mac and we're going to head out and pick up the two pieces that I bought. I like doing this. I bought a trailer and I bought a truck. So if all goes well and the trailer brakes work, the lights work, all that kind of stuff, and it looks safe, then we're going to put the truck on top of the trailer, strap it all down, chain it tight, and head on home. Let's get going.
So we were worried that this panel might have been a little too high for normal trailers and stuff, especially this one, but it's perfect, so that works out.
You know what's going on here.
Your winch that you got? Yeah.
Expanded metal here, wouldn't you want this to be a spring-loaded foot?
You would think.
Yeah, look at that. I didn't even need that.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Oh well.
Better to come prepared, I guess.
Okay. I think I'm gonna curve this. Alright. Okay. Let's see if the brakes release. We got a wheel chock on the other side of the route.
Okay. I think everything's rolling. Let me look over here. Yep. Good. Good deal. Got one light that's not working.
Well, I'd venture to say it's a light, not a wiring problem. The wiring looks pretty decent.
We have one little problem. And we can't go up any farther.
Yeah, I'm as far forward as I can go, so I'm either going to have to run this up on some blocks, like back it up on a block, and get above it, let it fall down, or something like that.
He's going to try to back over this so we can put that gate down, but I don't know. I guess it is going to work. I thought it would shoot out from under there. Let's hope it'll still. And it's worse. Because he's not up all the way like he was before. It's down.
We are loaded. Looks like we're a little low in the front. Like we can move that pintle hook down one notch. Would make it a little bit better. Not as bad as I thought though. Yeah, those will come loose.
Well, we got everything loaded up and we're headed back.
Okay. Make sure the truck don't look like it's moving. That means with the camera.
Doesn't look like it's moving to me.
stop alongside the road like I always do and check all my lights. I didn't have a pin for my pintle hook. I completely forgot about that. So just being careful. Checking all my lights, make sure they're working. Got my marker lights on. I think we missed one. This one here quit working. Back's all working. That one's working. So we need one light, two lights. Got an amber out here on the corner. Everything else looks good. I've already checked the chains and I've checked the hubs. The hubs are all cool. So I think we're ready to go. Keep on going. I just like to walk around the truck, look for anything goofy, you know, because we're going to hit the highway now. And, you know, I'm always concerned for other people on the road. Alright, so the old Mac did pretty good. I think we're going to call this, I don't want to call, I'm thinking about Heinz 57, because what we did to the back, or mutt. Might just call it the mutt. It's a dog. It's a mutt. Anyways, our hitch plate did just fine. No troubles whatsoever. Even though I didn't have a pin to go through here like I should have. I was very conscientious of that. But something in the trailer needs looked at, because every time you release the air supply, you shut off the air supply here, all the air from the trailer tries to extinguish back through the truck. So I'm thinking the check valve on the air tank of the trailer might be bad, because once the air gets back here to the trailer tank, back in the rear here, wherever it's at, it should stay here. It shouldn't go back forward. And I don't know if it has a new tank up here and a new relay valve installed, but well, there you go. How about there's no check valve on it? Maybe that's why. Okay, well, we can fix that. That's not a problem. So I just have to look into that. Somebody did a repair, just kind of missed a step. Kind of a small tank too for a tandem axle, I think, but it'll be all right. New brake chamber there. It's had new shoes. The brakes worked well. Just the thing is, it should hold the air in here and not let it go back through. But whatever, we can fix that. That is a small problem to take care of. Brake chambers released okay. They were a little slow to release, but I think that's just from it being sitting. I was concerned when we got there because it had blocks chalking the wheels. I thought maybe somebody backed the brakes off, but apparently they did not, because they are touching. So good deal. It shouldn't roll now, and it doesn't. If we put air to the tractor and release the tractor brakes and try and roll it forward, these two back wheels will drag. So it is working. Now we got that handled, we'll come back and revisit the Mac again. The future plans for it are, we're going to put 4 tires across the back because I have some that match these, so we'll just do that. And then it needs a right front tire as well. We'll take care of that, and we're going to do glad hands on the back and then do the wiring proper, because I imagine we'll be using this truck a little bit. I wish there was a way to delete stuff on this, put it on a diet, but I don't think we can. This tire here is getting low. It's still legal, but it's barely. I mean, it's enough for what we're doing. It'll take me a year to wear that tire down, but we'll go ahead and replace that one too. But let's go look at the truck we got. Well, actually, there's no better thing to do than take it down the road, because there's no traffic on this road hardly at all. But we'll take it down the road, see how it is, see what it does. Like somebody swapped out the good seat. So it's a 2000 F650. It has 240 on it. Look how nice it starts. I'm not gonna believe all the extras on this thing. I got the mirrors tucked in. Ooh, brakes feel good. The brake light was on for a second. I'm not sure what that was about, but it's not now. Let's take it down the road a little bit. Imagine what it's like driving with a seat that's not bolted down. Oh, shoot, yeah. Look at her go. She is zippy. All right. Well, let's get it in over here before I get too rambunctious here. Park down here. I'll move the stuff so we can get it inside. Wow. I mean, I'll have to bolt the seat down before I can put it real miles on it, but man. I got this thing home. Look at this. It was home 90 minutes before a friend of mine had seen it and stopped and looked at it, which he left the hood unlatched. .31-26 cat. Look how clean that motor is. Wow. Not so bad. If I can get to the tag. I'm betting. Oh, look, new Huey pump. High pressure oil pump and accumulator. New ECM. Newer starter. That's a new steering shaft. Oh, look. level sensor. I think it's a level sensor, whatever. Broken like almost all of them. Look how clean this is. This part here is usually rusted off on these. Underside, this thing is rust free. New drag link. Oh look, this truck was blue originally. No kidding. Oh shoot, that kind of changes things. Maybe we paint her blue. I'd be alright with that. I like that blue better than I do green. How about that? Oil filter's not too old. Belt looks good. Fan looks good. Hoses look good. Man, the brakes are... Holy moly, they are thick. New brake pads. Fuel tank's been replaced. This is the one bad tire. I don't think the alignment's quite right on or something, because it's kind of all the way across here. You see I have more tread on the outside or the inside here than you do the outside. Typically, that's not a kingpin, because kingpins typically kick tire this way, so you'd have accelerated inside wear. Leaf springs look good. Hood's got some damage right there. I saw some stuff when I was there, kind of chaining it down, looking at stuff. New battery box, newer batteries. Of course, they were dead. I'm gonna try and cook them things. I've used a jump box on them. Seems like it holds a charge for a few hours. Not too bad. But this is a reman transmission. I don't know if you can tell here, but the other side you can see the fresh paint like this and the tag. And look up in here. Maybe you can't see that. See now, see if that helps. Look at that. Brand new clutch, pressure plate, a throwout bearing. That's a newer PTO. The pump, there's two pumps here. One is a larger pump, one's a small pump. I believe this was a sprayer truck. Davy Tree does yard spraying as well. Oh yeah. New clutch sleeve cylinder and master cylinder. New PTO cable. 488 gears in the rear. I found the tag a little bit ago. All the rear springs are good. It's a double frame. From right here, the rear leaf spring hanger for the steer axle to the front leaf spring hanger of the drive axle. No check engine light. Oil pressure looked good, but Ford does just a basic oil pressure thing. If it meets it, it hits normal. But look at that frame, man. Nice clean frame. That flatbed, it's got to be a 8-inch C channel right there, and then 3-inch channel cross member, every 16 on center or 12. I don't know. I think it might have been 16. But you can see they had equipment on here, and more than likely it had a sprayer. These are handles, so they can get up in here, step on here, and hang on to this handle here. The bed's still good. It's a 14-foot bed, so we should be able to unload the bed and get a few bucks. Springs are beautiful with overloads too. 2 matching tires on this side, virgins, not recaps. 2 matching on the other side. The only problem is they're 10Rs. They do that stuff a lot with Davy Tree. On their lighter GVWs, they go 10R. But the fact this is a 3126 is pretty cool. Like, I looked at this truck just for parts, but after further inspection, I'm kind of thinking it's a builder. I mean, it's kind of hard to take this one apart. I originally thought I'd take the 3126 out and the fuel tank, and I'd use it for my little GMC wrecker and make it a 3126 cat diesel instead of a 454 gas. But geez, I don't know now. I mean, this is definitely builder quality. And here's the kicker to the whole thing. By pure accident, The cab to axle, back of the cab to the center of the axle on this truck is identical to my little wrecker bed on that GMC. If you don't know what truck I'm talking about, I'll show you in a minute, but this kind of changes things. I'm gonna have to really think about this. I don't know if I spoke about this detail or not, but one of the attractions to this was the fact that it's under CDL. This is a 26,000 GVW truck. 8,500 pound steer axle, probably a 17.5 on the rear, something like that. It's right at 26,000, and that kind of changes things. I mean, like I said, I bought it for parts, but I don't know. It might be worth a build. So here's a little wrecker I was talking about. It's a 2000 GMC C6500. This thing is super clean. It's only got 49,000 miles on it. It's out of California, and it is so clean underneath here. I really love the truck. I love its size. I love its capabilities. I love how versatile it is. The things I don't like about it is it's a 454 gas and it's an Allison AT545 transmission. So those two things for me are kind of a bummer, because when you're towing something like this, or you know, maybe something a little heavier, and you're coming up hills, that 454 kind of drops off quick, because you figure that truck weight plus whatever you're towing gets up there pretty quick. My thought was one of two things. Either take the 454 out, now again, 49,000 miles in this truck, so if I pull the motor and transmission out and I replace it with that 3126, it's an F650, which, because that's what this would have came with if it was diesel, is a 3126. If I put that in there, that 49,000 mile mileage on this truck is kind of worthless now. We just killed that value because it's not original. So you really can't kind of hang on to that 49,000 miles anymore as a good feature. So the other option would be to leave the 454 and the AT545 and just take the bed off. Take this bed off and put a dump bed on this, because this truck used as like a 10 or 12 foot dump bed, like maybe landscape sides that fold down or something, is very attractive, because it's very acceptable to have a gas powered dump truck that is super clean and low miles, because the truck and its load are so much less than a tow truck, a wrecker bed, and a load, because these things get heavy pretty quick. The GVW on this is 26,000 pounds. So with a dump bed on it, that means we're going to be able to haul probably, 6 ton, maybe 6 ton of whatever in the bed after it's all built. So the gas-powered engine is by far more attractive, but I do like the fact that it's so clean and rust-free. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we put the diesel in this, or should we just pull the bed off, put it on the F650 or some other chassis, and build this into a dump truck? I love the size of this. It makes it, this is such a capable bed at 12 ton. That's a 12 ton bed. The underreach on forks can lift 9,000 pounds. Now, just for comparison, that's 9,000 pounds you can lift on the forks of that thing. This is my other wrecker. This is a 20 ton. Look how much bigger this thing is. This International 8100. And I can lift 10,000 on this underreach and tow 30. Again, this one can lift 9,000 and tow 20, I think 20,000. So for the size of the trucks, this is so much nicer and easier to get in tight places and jockey stuff around. I use this thing when I got to pull something that's big, long, and heavy. You know, obviously I had that before this one. But leave in the comments, what would you do? Should we swap the bed out to another chassis, or should we swap the diesel into this? I originally was going to put like Cummins in this, but then I just completely killed the value because it takes a special buyer. I don't know. You tell me. That's all I got for now. I got to get to work. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you on the next one.